Hello and welcome to Paris Set Me Free photo tutorials. Now check this guy out. This was in Montmartre, or near it, halfway up the hill, and I was on my way to a photo shoot, surprise surprise, and saw this guy, and look at him. Now I'm not sure if he's a nutter or an eccentric, or if he's a scout troop leader. You see he's wearing this this paraphernalia here. I've got a feeling now that smoke there isn't his, and his uniform looks almost official enough that he might well be. You know, he's got the stuff around his neck and so on. But the thing is, the way he looked was completely eccentric, and I think he was staggering a bit. I mean, it was 9 o'clock in the morning, so you wouldn't expect someone to be staggering around too much at that time. But I got a feeling he was. Let me just show you where this was. You see this here? This little bar here says bar restaurant. If you zoom in there, it says salle au fond, which means there's a room at the back or something like that. Now this is I'm going to show you about 3 or 4 pictures which were taken around here in the next few videos. One was taken here with a moped, a red moped. Look out for it. An amazing shot of a reflection in a window was taken in this window here, and that goes up to Abbesse, where the Abbesse metro station. Alright, so here we are in this place here. Looks pretty anonymous, I mean, in this shot from Google, but this guy was walking past. The sun was low in the sky and it was over here, if you follow my arrow that way, which is why the smoke here is so highly lit and looking so light, because the sun is shining straight through it, almost straight through it towards me. Now I looked at this photograph and I didn't see anything too much at first, and then I had a few, of course, and no, I didn't have many, because it was one of those situations where he came in and he went. You either got the shot or you didn't. I didn't have many high hopes for it, and I thought the shot was lost because there was a horrible big van here, sort of, I don't know what they were doing, delivering or something, because it was early in the morning. This thing here, which covered in graffiti, which, you know, there's times when you can use that, but it didn't really work for me. So I slammed off 2 shots, and that's all I got. This was the first one that you're looking at. No, sorry, this was the first one, and this was the second one. Now what I didn't see, I saw the guy. That's all I saw as I was taking this shot. Again, it was only as I looked at it on the computer afterwards that I saw this woman. And my goodness, what a woman. If you have a look now at what I did with this shot, I did it this format, so you can't really see too much. You can't see it all in one go. But if I go down there, look at this scene here. It's really quite extraordinary. Obviously, because the original here, I've just taken this part here, taken a portrait setting that way, got rid of the van completely. Even if you look carefully, I've even got rid of this yellow bit, and the shot is almost, I don't think you can even see a bit of yellow over his shoulder, can you? No, there it is, just a tiny bit. So really, I've really gone in really close, and so the quality leaves something to be desired. But when the quality does leave something to be desired, I tend to use it as an excuse to put in some crazy effects. So that's what I did here. I decided, okay, this is going to be a completely artistic rendering of this scene. No attempt to make it lifelike. In fact, an attempt to make it not lifelike. I'll just reiterate my photographic credo is to try and create images which hover somewhere between photographic reality and artistic interpretation, almost impressionism. And that's a good example of what I've done here. I mean, obviously you can see what it is, but it's been played around with to the extent where it could almost be a painting, which is exactly what I was looking for. And also look what's happened to the smoke. It's really gone bright blue, in fact. Kind of worrying for if you smoke. That's what goes into you. But I mean, it was being backlit. You can see it's backlit because look at what's happened to the edge of her hair. She's got black hair and the whole top of it there has gone white, but you can still see that it's that it's white, that it's there. Also the rim of his hat, the edge of his hat there being caught in the sun, the top there, it's all been nicely lit. Even the edges of these hanging down are very bright white because of that sun coming from basically over his shoulder. The hat, the moustache, the jacket with loads of texture, this thing around his neck, the green and the yellow together, his sort of hurrying attitude. He looks like some sort of cowboy from some old film or something. But you know what made this shot for me? And also, sorry, let me just say that I like the way that this frames the top of the shot. It allows the shot to be not too square. I mean, it's certainly a rectangular shot in the portrait style, but it really seals the scene at the top, and it allows you to focus. There's a little bit of space, the same amount of space between the top of the shot and the bottom of the awning there, or whatever it is, as in between the bottom of that and his hat. So that's a very nice frame, and then it allows you to concentrate on where the action is, which is really here. There's something sort of, I don't know, the smokiness and this cellophane. You know, there's a room in the back where you might imagine who knows what sort of things going on, illicit card games or whiskey drinking or dodgy deals, and then the whole worth of this shot, the magic of this shot, is this woman down in the bottom left as this crazy looking guy or characterful looking guy goes past. Look at him. Look at the smokiness all around her. Look at the look on her face. Look at the way her eyes are looking down in the kind of sultry expression. It's absolutely wonderful. And again, it was by chance. So if you can ever capture something like that, it'll probably be by chance. And this is probably now one of my favourite photos that I've taken this entire year. So that's it for this time. Thanks very much for visiting. See a better quality version of this on the blog at parissetmefree.blogspot.com, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Depuis que je suis à Paris, le jour et la nuit, je suis gris. J'ai compris la douceur de vivre. Je suis fou de joie, je suis ivre. Depuis que je suis à Paris.